Make an introduction.
Welcome to Hats and Crap, Volume 8.
Wait, hold on. 8. There we go.
8.
Oh, that. There you go. There you go.
Incoming.
Sponsored today by La Croix.
La Croix. That's for you, Fanny.
Just for you.
La Croix, not LaCroix. It's naturally essenced.
Fancy
Mine
stuff
is
from
naturally
Wisconsin.
essence. Oh, yours is pure.
Yeah, mine is unflavored. No essence.
Key lime. The Jimmy Buffett of La Croix.
I kind of think the hibiscus might actually be the Jimmy Buffett of La Croix.
I mean, isn't Key West, Key Lime, Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, but he's not necessarily just about Key West. It's really just all tropical places.
It's a lifestyle.
It is a... I mean, if Jimmy Buffett is anything, he is a lifestyle brand. Uh-oh, telephone. Hello, Brim. Are you Harry? Yes, I'm about to email you. I have your return postage ready to go, and you are on my list for today. So we'll just have you send the hat back in the original packaging, and we'll get you the right one.
You have permission.
I'm not a yeller.
Well, that's... Oh, I almost drank your La Croix. Please pause.
Well, I think it'll be okay because it's a caps. Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
You certainly may.
Just a couple hats back here. I probably isn't getting anything today, but
That's
I was
okay.
just
Okay.
nosy.
Well, the rule is...
Okay. You're welcome.
Like something like
Bye.
that, but how much are they?
They're very...
I know. Yeah, those are
Wow, so that was like a really exciting live moment there. I am so glad you guys all showed up just in time for me to answer the phone and for Emily to go help a customer. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That is an excellent question. Maybe I'll just ask everybody from now on if they're hairy. I think it's got a thing, right? Because if you don't have hair, then you probably want to have more because maybe you're worried about burning your head. Anyway, we were going to talk about why we don't divide our hats into men's and women's here at Brim, which the short answer is that the entire industry is super sexist, and womenswear brands only make hats in one size, which is pretty small. It's usually about 22.5 inches, 57 centimeters, which is the smaller end of a medium. And so people who have like big heads, big hair, or little heads have trouble with those hats. And so all of us wear menswear hats. And part of that is just because you get a better fit. And a better fit is important, right? Everybody wants a good fit. And the women's wear styles end up being a little bit limiting. They almost always have like big bows on them, or like some kind of flowers or fruitness that you want to scooch down so you're
I will.
yeah, but not now.
Not now.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a
Too
great day.
close. So Emily.
So Amelia.
why don't we gender our hats?
Because they're inanimate objects.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. I can't wait. I'm learning. This is like when Maya was mansplaining to me. It was amazing, and I like having the information given.
Because hats don't have genders. Because gender is a social construct. Because it's Pride Month. Because who cares?
Yeah. Who cares is really the right answer, I think.
Yeah, and it's tradition. Blech.
Yeah. Well, and it's like a holdover from when shopping was really separated for men and women.
Oh, yeah, for
you
sure.
know, which is actually like goes back to Victorian times. Yeah.
We couldn't even wear pants.
We couldn't wear pants, but they didn't have public restrooms for women, but they had them for men. So if you went out shopping, you had to go back home whenever you needed to go to the bathroom.
That is extremely inconvenient.
Yeah, and you'd think it would have really cut into sales.
Especially with all the
things. So many layers, so much fabric. That's probably why they didn't have
hoop skirts.
I wonder if maybe that's why they didn't have public restrooms, because there was just too much material to get through.
Maybe, all the corsets and the...
I mean, you needed a person, like another person to dress you.
Maybe that's what it was. You couldn't allow more than one person in the stall at a time, so you had to go home.
Or they just didn't care about... Like, they were like, oh, men make the money. Women don't make money, so we'll make them go to the bathroom at home. Anyway, so it's a holdover. That's the answer.
I mean, I prefer to go at home, but...
There are so many responses to that, and I am not saying any of them because I'm going to embarrass other people, and I don't want to do that live on Instagram.
What other people?
I'm not telling you now. I'll tell you later.
Okay, that's fair.
It'll be, private La Croix conversation.
Cool. So what are we talking about today? I missed the intro.
We're talking about gender and hats and why we don't divide our hats by men's and women's.
Yeah.
If you shopped our website, you might have noticed that we have a section that's femme, rather than even describing it as women's, which is the really feminine stuff with bows and flowers and cuteness. Which maybe we should take a little field trip over to that.
Ooh, I love a field trip.
Oh, okay, hold on. Just take this whole thing. Here we go.
Careful.
Quick clip. Oh my god, such janky camera work here. My apologies, everybody. There's the thing. Okay. Getting Emily in her dance here. So this is the really femme wall. You can see lots of big bows. Lots of flowers.
I like big bows, and I cannot lie.
Yeah. And so one of the things that's really interesting about this is that some of these hats are like 56 centimeters, and some of them are like 59 centimeters. It's
56 would be a smallish.
It would be a small, yep.
And what did you say? 59?
59 is a
like
large. So...
Not everyone speaks centimeters.
No, but everybody should speak centimeters, because who wants to deal with fractions?
If you haven't met Jill...
This is Jill. She just got a new jumpsuit. She's really feeling it. She's feeling it. Anna tried to steal her outfit on Sunday. Anna wanted Jill's outfit, and you can see Jill won the wrestling match with Anna because she still has it.
But she doesn't have arms.
But somehow she won, though, even though she doesn't have arms. Anyway, so you can see this is pretty... Well, it's really feminine, and not all women want feminine, and not all people who want feminine are women.
Or think that...
I
don't know.
You were pointing up this way. What are we looking at?
I was waving. Not all people who identify as women want super this.
Do you want that?
No, it's not for me.
Yeah. I think Jane is actually the only one of us who wears...
Hats. I always say hats marketed toward
I refer to them as womenswear brands. Womenswear and menswear brands.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, is that this is the women's wear wall, and then the whole rest of the store pretty much.
Anything goes.
Yeah, is for everybody and anybody. I mean, that's also for everybody and anybody if they want it. Don't want to limit anybody. And then, so we divide things up more by like shapes. So this is the fedora wall.
Fedora and pork
Various types of fedora-y things. And then this is sort of like the wide brim stuff, because that's sort of its own category right now, because wide brims are...
You and I don't know why.
I really appreciate you following me. And then the cap wall. Oh, with the Stop in Americana Land, with the red, white, and blue here.
That's why it's in the back corner.
It's trying to escape. It's trying to get out, Americana.
It's trying to secede.
And the yacht caps and
Ahoy!
the voting caps. The voting caps and the yacht hats are gonna have an argument.
This is very Jimmy Buffett-ish.
You're really into this Jimmy Buffett thing today.
Yes, so.
Okay, and then caps.
And buckets.
And buckets, yep. Because they're kind of a thing right now, those
Random.
buckets. And then like derbies and bowlers and fancy top hats.
Oh my!
And such. And then sale stuff back there in the corner where it's hiding is on sale. So, yeah. We don't gender the hats.
Did we talk about, like, traditionally, technically speaking, the only thing that makes a difference?
Oh, no, we did not talk about that at all. We haven't gotten into any of the technicalities.
Oh, well, I think it's really the only technicality I know. Maybe it's the only technicality there is.
Hold on, I'm really bad at doing this. My camera work is shoddy at best.
Meep,
Meep, meep.
meep.
There you go. Listen, it's
Other way. Other way.
That's as far as it goes the other way,
okay.
so you're gonna have to live with
I
it.
look good. That's all that matters.
So what,
John, Paul, George, and Ringo look good.
what were you gonna tell us?
Left and right. Let's see if I can find an example.
Breaking the store again.
Whoops.
Whoopsies. Here we go. Did you bring me coffee? What is this?
That's more La Croix.
You put La Croix in your thermos?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm not really a can.
The cloches, Emily?
This one, I think.
Yeah, that one's fine. So, you may not know this, because not everybody actually is aware of this, but the way you can tell the difference between menswear and womenswear shirts is which side the buttons go on.
And zippers on pants.
Yep, zippers on pants. And
Or whatever.
same thing with hats.
The right.
The left. You know why that is? Because
Some archaic thing, I'm sure.
Because when you were walking down the street, the man would be on the left and the woman would be on the right, and you would have your trim going outward because the man was always supposed to be on the street side.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh, there's another thing.
So many archaic things. So we should really just gone with archaic hat things this week. Maybe next week. Archaic hat things.
These loops, I learned. Did you teach me this or somebody else?
I don't know. What are you about to say?
So apparently back in the day when dudes wore suits all the time, your hat would come with a string and you would put it with a button and you would put it through this loop and then hook it to your suit coat. So if your hat flew off, it would stay attached.
I'm not sure about that with the loop. There's a feature on hats called a windcord,
Yeah.
which is little string basically that goes around the hat, and there's a little button in a loop here, and they're decorative now, but it's that you used to take the little button off and you would attach it to the little buttonhole in your lapel for your like flowers and stuff. Pins. I don't know. I'm skeptical about the loop thing, but
what's this for?
Well, the reason I'm skeptical of that as a thing is that the more old school thing is this little bow here, which is more traditional, and I don't think you would use that to, I mean, maybe you could potentially use that to hold something.
Maybe to hang it?
But it seems like it would do damage to your hat doing it that way. I don't know. If you are a nerdy hat person and you know the answer, tell us, because we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know everything.
Maybe not everything, but loopy hat loops. What else?
I turned on captions for auto captions for our videos.
Oh, perfect.
And I realized that sometimes it refers to this program as hats and star, 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 star. And sometimes it is hats and crabs.
I'm going to leave that alone.
So, or hats and crab, in which case we should be eating crab, I think.
I love crab.
Shellfish party.
Let's go to Tai Nine and get some crab fried rice.
Crab, I would also go for the roll with the crab in it.
I love a crab roll.
Yeah. Crabby patty.
Yum. Did you talk about sizing?
I explained about how women's wear
small.
brands come in one size, and that one size is not consistent, so it's not even like you know which one size hat fits you. Also, one size fits all, and even one size fits most is a lie. It's a complete and total
Dirty lie.
Watch. We have pretty close head sizes.
I feel like a little rascal.
This is a pretty funny moment. I have to admit, I'm enjoying this.
I really
one.
like this hat.
What size do you wear?
56.
Yeah, I wear a 58 or a 59, depending on how I want it to fit. But that puts us she's like the top end of small, and I am the bottom end of large. Sometimes a medium. Just depends.
I'm a schmedium.
Medium. So one size does not fit all. At all. For anything.
No.
Ever. Can you imagine if you only had one size option for shoes? Like, that's basically what we're talking about, is like that if women's wear brands only sold size 8 shoes and that was it.
I'd be fine.
I would not.
Well, but I only wear men's shoes.
Air quotes on everything in this conversation today.
Yeah. In all seriousness.
Air quotes on everything.
Air quotes.
Air quotes.
I was going to do a pop culture reference, but you wouldn't get it.
They would get it. Probably.
The Matt Foley, Chris Farley character from SNL.
I don't know what she's talking about.
No.
I don't know.
Look it up. YouTube it.
YouTube it. I probably won't. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably not gonna happen. I'm just gonna enjoy my La Croix.
What do people from France, like, we say cheers? What about in France?
I don't
Does anybody know?
Inquiring minds.
Do you cheers in France?
I don't know. So let's continue with sizing.
Okay.
Menswear brands have so many sizing options.
So
it is
many.
very confusing. The traditional way is in eighths. So 7 1/8, 7 and
Like
a quarter.
weed.
Okay. So
So I heard.
or vodka.
It's fists.
Damn it! God, I'm an idiot. Okay, so anyway, this eighths thing, which is not consistent in terms of what size. Actually, any, like a 7 1/8 isn't always 57 centimeters.
And I've heard they use that in the military as well.
Yeah, and interestingly, fitted baseball caps, which use the same system, do not fit the same. And most of the time, military hats fit more like the baseball hats and less like a dress hat.
Correct. I find that folks who wear military covers, they have to go up because they fit so snug. They're supposed to fit snug.
So that's the old school American, and I don't know if that's what they used in Europe or England.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah, geez, my hat nerdiness is not
Perhaps we should have
researched before we did this program. Yeah. I mean, we decided to do this program like an hour in advance, so
that's true.
We really kind of fly by the seat of our pants around here. John, you're watching right now.
Who?
John McLaughlin.
Oh, hi,
from
John.
McLaughlin and Hayes. Can you tell us if the 8th system is also used in Europe or in England, which isn't always considered part of Europe? Hi.
Milwaukee in the house.
Milwaukee, yeah.
Milwaukee.
They make really cool handmade hats.
Really cool. McLaughlin and Hayes. Hat Co.
You should be
on
following
IG.
them. You should be following them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
They made a hat for Buddy Guy. You don't really get much cooler than
Yeah.
that.
They made a hat for me. Just saying.
You're
I
cool,
might-
but
I
not
might be
cooler than
cooler.
Buddy Guy.
Okay, so there's the 8th thing. Then there's inches. Then, yeah, inches are so problematic. So many fractions.
It also
It's
freaks me
terrible.
out to think about, like,
What does this
you
mean?
know, like your head is 24 inches. That's 2 feet. That's crazy.
Are you okay with centimeters just because
Yeah.
you're not as accustomed to using
Well, just
centimeters?
to think about, like, your head could be that big, around, like, feet. Anyway.
That's, which U.S. Algonquin for the good land? What? Which is us. Okay.
I don't understand.
I don't really know what that was a reference to. We were bantering too much. Okay, so there's the inches. There's the centimeters.
Yeah. The made-up ratio.
Which is the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, right? Those
Small,
are the,
medium,
yeah,
large, extra
small, medium,
large.
large, extra large. Medium. SML. SML, not to be mistaken for SNL. Also can do extra small and extra large and double extra large. And occasionally you even see a triple extra large out there.
Triple X.
Let's
The Wayne's World reference, yes.
Okay. So it would depend on the timeline. They would be in centimeters in Europe now. The 8th system is the head measurement divided by pi.
Oh, the old 3.14. Also a great movie.
I don't know if it is a great movie. I don't know if it is.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I am shocked.
With the hole drilling in the head? No.
Darren Aronofsky?
No.
He's
Nope.
a fabulous director.
Nope. So where does the 8th system come from? I mean, other than it's a reference to being divided by pi, but who started it?
What's your favorite kind of pie? What'd strike you for a coconut cream?
I'm gonna go with apple. I don't know. I'm more of a crumble person, really.
a crumble.
Yeah, I'm more into a crumble than a pie.
I like a crumble.
How about you?
I like black cherry.
I didn't realize that they distinguished them that much. Is that a Michigander thing? This is a UP thing? Is this what you know?
No, but now you got me thinking about thimbleberries. You could do a thimbleberry pie.
That's kind of like the Jenny's Brambleberry ice cream, which is...
That's a brambleberry.
I like the brambleberry ice cream.
It has crumb in it.
It does. That's part of why I like it.
What's John saying?
Well, John, I was really counting on you to know the origin personally. You're
You're the guy.
You're the guy. I'm going to have to get Matt Deckard on here to really answer these questions now.
Roll call, Matt. We need you.
We should do one of these together with you guys, McLaughlin and
cool.
Hayes. That would be fun. We'll have to figure out a topic and
Yeah.
split screen.
Maybe John has an idea.
Yeah. Well, you did. But you can make it up to me by doing a Hats and Crap with us.
Yes.
I'm going to be in New York next week. We're doing Hats and Crap with Cha Cha, but...
Do I get phoned in?
yeah, you're going to get phoned in.
Yes.
Other than that, we'll figure it out. My calendar's pretty open because we figured this topic out right before we got here.
2 o'clock.
Yep, 2 o'clock.
2:06.
2 o'clock. Send some text messages.
Does anyone have any questions?
Send us your
Concerns?
questions. We need to know your questions and concerns.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
That would be really helpful to know if we were going to have a pie contest. That would be fun.
Like, we judge the best pie? Bring us some pie.
Yeah, bring some pie in.
A la mode.
I think that means we're going to have to put ice cream in the freezer. That's what I heard.
I feel like there should always be ice cream in the freezer.
Well, that would require taking some of those frozen lunches that no one claims to own out so that we could put them in there.
I got my
I
mug.
probably have to defrost the whole freezer. That's a whole thing. Okay. I think that's it for today. We got really sidetracked and off track.
We always do.
Hopefully
So wear
this was
whatever
funny.
you want.
Yes,
if it
that is-
fits, if it's comfortable, if you like the way it looks, if it makes you feel good.
Do it. Do it. Just wear a hat. Be yourself.
Also, shameless plug, Portrait Day is Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of being yourself, those of you in the Dayton area.
Or not.
I was thinking, actually, John, that the answer might be in scientific hat finishing, and I was going to go look after we get off this live. I was about to call it a Facebook. Hi, Soleil.
Hi, Soleil.
Yeah.
Portrait Day.
Portrait Day is Saturday. Dayton
Soleil,
area
come to
people.
Portrait Day.
If you are anywhere in drive distance, we want to see you. We want to see you doing your fabulous Eunice.
It's the Midwest. Everyone's in drive different.
It's true.
Drive distance.
It's true. We're like a day's drive from something like 90% of the population. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
It's free.
Yeah,
Are we
it's
gonna
super fun. We'll have
have
champagne. We'll also have snacks, and we will have soda water from La Croix.
For us sober folks.
For those who are
Or if you don't
not
like
imbibing, or you just are like, it's the middle of the day and I'm not going to drink champagne and get dumb on champagne in the middle of the day.
It is going to be cooler. It's not going to be cool, but it's going to be cooler than today's temperature.
The hottest photo day we ever did was one in October, and it was like 95 degrees.
I wore a wool shirt that day.
We were all dressing like it was fall, and it was
Not.
miserable. It was so bad. So at least this time we all get to drive like we all get to drive. We all get to dress like it's summer, 'cause it's summer. It's summer. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna sign off on that note.
We're going to do some unboxings.
Yeah. Tune back in for unboxing. We've got some jewelry that just came in, and it is smoking. Okay.